It's Jewish American Heritage Month, and throughout the month we've been featuring stories about the Jewish community, highlighting what makes them unique. 23 ABC's Corey O'Leary caught up with a local community member who talked about his family's journey after his parents came to America. Here's Corey, who joins us now live in studio.
Judaism is one of the oldest religions and practiced all over the world. I wanted to learn more about what is unique about American Judaism, so I spoke with one lifelong Bakersfield resident who told me that many of the lessons he learned from Judaism mirror American ideals.
He did business with people in a way where they looked forward to doing business with him again.
That's Phillip Rudnick, who says his father came to America when he was just 14 years old. Rudnick says that despite his father only having roughly the equivalent of a 6th grade education, he became a successful industrialist, not because of his cutthroat practices, but from the empathetic approach that his faith had taught him.
He was Jewish because that's how he was raised. That's all he knew. That was his education. But he was a humanitarian.
Rudnick told me that his father thrived in America, a place that he believes should be a sanctuary for those escaping oppression throughout the world.
They didn't come here as teenagers because they thought that this was going to be an easy country to live in. America was their promised land. Not just them, all the ethnic people that found oppression and hardship. Me being a first generation, that rubbed off on me. And I have that sensitivity and that wonderment.
He told me his appreciation for Judaism does not come from what the Torah says is truth and fact, but rather the lessons one can learn from it.
In biblical times, when you had a stranger come to your village, there was a wall to keep everyone out.
Including one of inclusivity.
They had a principle. They said, no, welcome the strangers, as long as they live by your rules. And they're as good as the person that's born there. That's what this country is. But we should be embracing diversity. And I think that's what Judaism taught me. You have to embrace differences. Everyone has an opportunity to live a productive, meaningful life.
Rudnick has worked as a lawyer in Bakersfield and is currently the founder of Upstart Village's co-working community. In studio, Corey O'Leary, 23 ABC News, connecting you.